Hey boys and girls, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin in Tucson, Arizona, TucsonCoinshow.com. Hope to see you in January in Tucson. It's a lovely, lovely time to be here. And today we have a video that is about the precision of language. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, something that I am not fond of, or maybe I'm just not good at. Today we're going to talk about some things that are called grams and things that are called grains, and just how that affects the outcome of measurement. And also, I'm going to talk about what I learned today, because I learned that grams and grains, not only are they different amounts of metal, which I already knew, different weight measurements, but they also are abbreviated differently than I thought. So this is a bookmark made from silver, and you can see it's 5 GRs, little slips here, 7 GRs, 7.5, 2.5, 10 GRs, and mostly silver in my industry. What I'm used to is everything being measured in grams. And so I thought, oh, this is so misleading because GR is grams. And there's another measurement system called a grain. And I thought, well, you know, grains should be measured GN. Turns out, my fine friends, that gram is actually only abbreviated with a G, the original G, the OG, and grain, the correct scientific use of grain is GR. So whereas I thought these were misleading when they said GR, they are actually precise and exact. Now the measurement system, for those of you who don't know, can really be misleading because if you see something that you think is a gram when it's a grain, it's about 15 times different in size. So it takes 480 grains, these little guys here, to make 1 ounce of silver, whereas it takes 31.102 grams to make 1 ounce of silver. And for those of you who don't think those numbers are right because you're used to measuring not in troy ounces, because now we're going to get back to something completely different. In troy ounces, that is what we use for the measurements in the silver and gold world, whereas the rest of you, if you're just dealing with regular ounces, it's actually 437.5 or 28.34. Also, by the way, both of those have the exact same ratio. So actually, you know, either for the 480 or the 437 and the 31 or the 28, both of those are 15.43 difference in amount. So the math stays consistent, the language gets confusing, and you can understand how people get really, really sideways when it comes to grams and grains. And when you're shopping online, it's important to know the difference between grams and grains, because at that 15.4 difference ratio, that's a whole lot of cheese, folks. I mean, that comes out to be something completely different, a very different price point for those of you who thought you were getting grams and in fact you were getting grains. Well, I stand corrected because grain is abbreviated GR. Gram is just the G, the OG, remember it that way. And always be careful when you're shopping online to make sure that you're getting grams or grains and getting what you want. And thanks so much for being here today, guys. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.